this conclusion, even though he doesn't think there's a flood, rivers of raging tears waiting to break free. Maybe it's shock. Maybe he's hardened by the need to support Annie. There's an equilibrium to relationships. Both people can't be completely devastated simultaneously. They just can't. Nate gets out of bed, stretches up toward the ceiling. The clock says 3:26 a.m. Lucy, their 7-year-old black lab mix, stirs in her dog bed on the floor. Nate got Lucy when he was 28, after breaking up with Stephanie, his girlfriend of 4 years, the girl he swore he was going to marry. He resigned himself to a man and dog kind of life. Then he met Annie. Lucy seemed to approve of her. They got married after only a year of dating. Lucy was their ring bearer. Lucy used to sleep on the bed with them, but Annie can't bear looking at her since it happened. So Nate tries to keep her out of the way. He feeds the dog, walks her, picks up her poop. Lucy isn't the same either. There is something in her eyes. Apology, maybe? Guilt. "What are you doing?" Annie says, voice soft and falsely groggy. "Going for a run," he says. "Now?" Her tone tells him this is a crazy notion. "Figure I'll make use of the awake time. I'll take Lucy with me. She hasn't been out in a few days." Annie rolls back over, away from him. "Fine," she says. She's used this word so many times before, as a precursor to so many arguments, when she is exactly not fine. "I'll have breakfast ready for you when you wake up," he says. He's trying to make her some version of content in this new life of theirs, a Sisyphean mission so far. "What sounds good?" "Nothing," she says. "Pancakes?" Pancakes had been their Saturday morning ritual. Before. She sighs something like disappointment. Definitely not pancakes. The air outside is crisp and cold. People say California is always 70-something degrees, but it's not. There are 38-degree January mornings like this one. Joggers wear sporty gloves and headbands that keep their ears warm. Nate doesn't have either of these things, and his shoes are a decade old. He's only just started running again. He ran track in high school and college, but couldn't manage to integrate it into his adult life. There wasn't time before work, or he didn't make time. And after work, he just wanted a beer and brainless TV. There were occasional years when he made resolutions on December 31st to start running again, but he'd maintain his resolve for only a month or so before petering out. It feels good to be back now. Or maybe good isn't the right word. Maybe necessary is the right word. It feels necessary. He lets Lucy run next to him, off-leash. He hates the leash, probably more than she does. Annie always scolds him when he doesn't use it, though. She says he has to consider other people, not just himself. He has to think of the little old ladies who are petrified of dogs. He has to remember that dogs are animals, and Lucy might attack an unassuming Shih Tzu. And besides, the ticket for having a dog off-leash is expensive. $400 or something absurd like that. At 4 a.m, though, nobody is out. No cops, no little old ladies, no Shih Tzus. On those past New Year's resolution kicks, he had a running route, a loop that went by the park and then down to the beach path. He'd run 2 miles along Pacific Coast Highway, ending at a traffic light that marked the start of the big hill trek back home. He could never bring himself to run the damn hill. He always walked it. Now, though, he can't run by the park. After what happened, it's like it doesn't even exist to him as a place. So he's found another way down to the beach path. He winds through their Capistrano Beach neighborhood, a maze of streets crammed together by city planners who never expected such an influx of humans. There are no streetlights, because his hippy-dippy community has an ordinance.